hope for Dire's middle.
Where I tried. Unfortunately.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
the puns, by the way. That's why I need to keep making these bad
You're
jokes.
paid by the puns, yeah.
Yeah, and I was also promised hot dogs by Sandwich, so
Oh, nice.
I'll be getting those for sure.
Ah, I hope that goes for the both of us. I feel like that's not fair if you got hot dogs and I don't.
I specifically said I want to be paid in hot dogs.
Oh, okay. Oh my god, old rat, that grave was way too late. He almost died to the tormenting. He was like 100 health.
What's it like living life without risk? Wouldn't you say?
Oh, dude, the amount of times I've died to Tormentor as a support, it's been like at least 5 times. My cores just won't stop hitting. Like my PA will go in and be like, "Oh, I need one more person to hit Tormentor," and then I die, and PA just crits it like 5 times in a row, and I die, and it's very sad.
And this is the exact reason I play beefy supports. Ogre, Magi, Undying, Spirit Breaker. You know the works. As Roshan is feeling the works as Old Rat and Ush. With that Shadow Wave, the damage is insane due to the Ags as well. And with Shaggy and Oren joining, there isn't much Sporkface can do about this. THV will take Roshan.
Look at Thanos' positioning too. Nice up and ahead. Ready to break any smokes, any engagements, ready to set up onto Babatich as well.
I'm kind of missing the vision on the cliff, but other than that, you're absolutely right on that. On the money. Shaggy disengages. It's just basically shoving lanes back and forth with the phantasms and the conjure images, so the war of the illusions, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm liable to say the Chaos Knight illusions, I mean, are literally stronger, but like they are strong illusions. So they are stronger than the TB illusions, at least for now. TB does have that Scotty completed, and this doesn't feel good. You have to, but it doesn't feel good going for the BKB.
Yeah, you need that control against the battery assault and just the damage from the ice blast is
just
big.
Feels bad.
Yeah, agreed.
It's like TA building a BKB. I'm under the impression at least like TA obviously wants can build a BKB, but it kind of interrupts her timings, and it's kind of the same thing with Terrorblade, where you want these 3 items to fight, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, okay, now I'm 1 item behind. Top lane Chola.
Just a bit of a tickle. There's also Dragon's Sin is just gonna disengage back onto the mid lane. I really thought Babbage just going to run in with that Ink Swell, but it's only the Phantasm getting caught out. RN setting it up. A bad target choice from Babatich. He messes that one up, but at the same time, Dragonson is going to come around and start ripping into Ush. That is not going to be Aegis, because that's on Shaggy, by the way. Hello? Down goes the CK. You talked about the strong illusions. Well, strong this is Dragonson. Yeah. As onto Shaggy they go. A bit of play with the Ags. And they will take that Aegis away. Fade. Airball is available. They just silence and sunder him up. Or down. The Shaggy will be sent back into the fountain. Sporkface killers are strong and they're feeling that they can turn this into a tier 2 push.
Yeah, they've got Metamorphosis up for another like 10 seconds. Might as well keep pushing. No creeps, but they are coming. Here they are. Tower should go down here. I don't think there's really much Honored Vanguard can do. They are going to pop the fortification. With no CK and no Quap, I don't know how much they want to fight this. Old Rat coming in.
Something could happen up top. Thana will get caught out on the Clockwork. Nice pulverize. That should be a kill for them. As even with the hook shot, the Clockwork's just trying to escape, but Iron Man will be punched up in the face.
Thana's had some good hook shots, some good disengage hook shots as well. Unfortunately, they haven't worked out, but you know, having the awareness of, obviously you're level 30 Clockwork, so you should have the awareness to do that, but you know, it's nice to see nonetheless.
I guess with the experience. Oh, nice. Good poison touch onto Babatich, but I guess the Primal Beast will just shake it off with the uproar. He's a tanky boy.
The Babatich still goes hard into AA. It feels... I think that just says the strength of it is bottom lane, Troll, or bottom river, rather.
Yeah, but still followed around with Shaggy. That should be a kill.
Yeah.
As the Scream will contact, along with the Ice Blast onto the Primal Beast. I don't really think they want to keep up the chase, despite having Sonic Wave and everything else.
I'd look
I'm
for a
really...
smoke play here, though. Yeah, we have Thana. He just swapped smoke out of backpack, so I'd like to see a smoke play here from Honored Vanguard.
I really do believe that the Honored Vanguard should go deeper. I agree with that. Like,
I mean,
even
Sportface
if...
Killers are waiting. Look at them on the high ground. Babatich now going up forward. Very ballsy on this Primal Beast. With Heart, why not?
I love how both teams have just vision on the jungle, and neither of them are, like, finding the others.
There's the smoke, but Old Rat is going to break it. As the two supports, Thana and Alrin, make their way into the jungle to join up with their heroes bottom. Now Silver's Edge completed. Holy moly.
This tier 2 should be gone. Ush has Phantasm as well if he needs it. But yeah, with the tier 2 destroyed, I guess our eyes should go back to the mid lane of the Dire as Dragonson could get caught at a nice play. The hook shot as midfielder. That's just a separation play from Thana as he's just basically playing Rocket Man. The catch up onto Dragonson. He might as well die. He doesn't really care on the clockwork, but the chase cannot be continued. Shaggy's too far away. So is Old Rat and so is Alren.
I
Ush
can't
is
help.
a really tanky boy, but I mean he's not enough alone, I think.
Honored Vanguard really messed up that engagement there as they're smoked up looking to go on to Ush.
Yeah, Spork Face Killers joining on to the CK. They might eat an Ice Blast, but they don't really care. Shallow Grave used by Ush. A Phantasm extremely low on the HP. Sunder onto Shaggy as pulled in is Dragon Sin. Down they go. No Metamorphosis for 100 seconds. And they will sit on the bench for 60. Oh,
Man.
what a turn from Ush. The Shadow Wave was huge.
It's so big. And you know what? I feel like I didn't say it and the curse would have been real. Or the opposite of the curse, I guess. I was about to say the Honored Vanguard really needed to take what they could have gotten at the beginning of that engagement. They went on the Grimstroke, decided to not, and just pass them up, go on the back, or go on the Primal Beast instead. Didn't get them. And somehow that fight, at the end of it all, still turns out okay for them.
Old Rat solo fighting Fade. I guess a Dazzle can kill a Bristleback now, although he gets a bit of help from Shaggy. Still hexing it down, the Bristleback. I don't know if you want to keep up this chase, as Babatich will throw the rock onto the two of them. Old Rat a bit low. Ice Blast crossing the map, but it doesn't catch anyone. Nice disengagement from the Spork Face Killers, saving the Bristleback, but here comes the raid boss. Ush. Just baiting them into coming back into the lane. Babatich for the wraparound will invade the jungle, but can he find the big one? He wants Old Rat and he wants him bad, but there's vision on both of them. Blink out. Babatich? This guy's a madman.
They see him. That flare caught vision of him. They're sniffing around for that stinky Primal Beast. Will they find him? No, there's nothing to stop it, even if the Quap found him.
Like that old movie where they need to penetrate the Earth's core, and it's like Babatich is like, we need to keep going. He's just not gonna stop for nothing. I want
to talk about TB's items because he did do a little bit of a switcheroo. Didn't go for that BKB instead of Butterfly. After that engagement where Ush died, Dragonson really started feeling himself and decided no more BKB. I want to go bigger, Butterfly. This is gonna force the hand of Ush. Gonna build an MKB now.
I think both of them are pretty much on this. We need to what?
Oh.
There you go.
Awkward.
Apologize and pray to the Dota gods.
Yeah, apologize immediately and repent for your sins, midfielder.
Repent. We're gonna be the trends of this game. Babatich being played by my Chola. I sharded. Yeah, back into it. Yeah, I think like basically both illusion-based heroes should basically just buff up their illusions. And how do you do that? Just get, core items to your primary attribute. Ush has the Heart of Tarask as well. Goes for the MKB to just go through Dragon Den's illusions and the hero himself. But I wouldn't mind seeing the Hex on Shaggy come out soon. He already has it queued up, but it's a bit far away for my liking. But then after that, I think like Dragon's Den is just gonna disappear because he doesn't have that BKB.
Yeah, it's an interesting choice right now going for the Silver's Edge as well. So break for the CK, making him a little bit less tanky. Obviously, the heart is going to do its job still. But that lifesteal goes a long way. We'll see if the Silver's Edge is going to matter.
I
So it
think
might
it's
just
not
have been
even.
better if it was a
It's
BKB.
not even the Chaos Strike that's dangerous, man. It's the Phantasms along with Old Rat's Shadow Wave.
Yeah,
That
yeah, that's definitely the big one. Speaking
Shadow
of
Bomb's
hearts,
insane.
dude, Sandman has a heart too.
What?
Yeah,
What?
yeah. Had it queued up for a while. I didn't want to mention it until it was actually built. But Co-op
What?
with a heart is sitting at 4k HP. Well, oh, sorry, 3.6. Oh, no, that's 3.8. Yeah, I'm not crazy. Strength Tread's 3.8. That's insane.
It's actually more than Fades on the Bristleback, who has a heart and an Aghanim Scepter. But speaking of heart and Co-op, into the Roche pit goes the Honored Vanguard. And even though they're down 3 kills, they're in the lead. And with this Roshan, they capitalize on that lead as well.
We're going to give both to the Co-op, the Aegis, and the Cheese? Ush is just thinking he's unkillable. I mean, they made that mistake once and they paid for it. Let's see if the Honored Vanguard can right their wrongs from last time.
Here they go with the Chain Smoke Invasion. Can they get anyone caught? Oh, they're disengaging on different. They're engaging in different directions. Ush is going deep. He wants Dragon's Sin.
Has that MKB now on the CK, so that Butterfly becomes a lot less valuable on
Shaggy.
Dragons, and obviously still good.
Broken Smoke dives deep. Sonic Wave on the face of Babbage onto the Primal Beast. Ush goes, and they have that rip round perfectly. Ice Blast hitting onto midfielder. That is one as Fade just tries to keep them away. The Snowball escape and buying time from Chola, but he's gonna turned into Shish Kebab. A sad man just bursts him down with the Shadow Strikes. I mean, at least Dragon's Sin survived, but they're losing objectives by the minute.
Yeah. Dragon's Den also just bought out as well. No more buyback on this Terrorblade. If he dies once, it could very well be over.
As we get onto this high ground siege coming from THW, looking to break their first tier 3 tower. Dragon's Sin sitting inside the Invis will put out Reflection, but I don't think the Honored Vanguard cares. They're gonna disengage by the time Babbage arrives.
He'll take that fortification stride and they'll back up. TP out as well. Old Rat's gone. He needs more mana. And
They'll
we'll
just
see
clean up the map easily
maybe
enough.
more smoke from Sporkface. Yeah, midfielder gonna touch Dragon's Sin as well. Share the smoke, sharing is caring. Pass it to Doobie. Pass it around.
After the smoke pass, they're not really moving in the right directions.
No.
I have low
hate to see it.
expectations for this one.
Unless they somehow run into, unless Us does like a 180 and starts running back into his triangle, they're not going to be finding anyone here. They could make their way to this far Ancients, but it feels a little weird because you're pretty darn close to the tier 2 tower, and rotations are certainly possible. Us now with the tier 2. Oh my god! Oh, we're getting
he's gonna
close.
be
It's getting
fine.
spicy.
Honestly, the Babbage is just walking around there in the triangle of the enemy. It felt like, Simba just walking inside the elephant grave. Or just that desolation, it's like, Daddy, where are you? And there's this
fear as
no
well.
creeps. Yeah, no creeps, no nothing. It's like, what did I do to deserve this? Poor dude.
And this
But yeah,
Aghanim
Ush-
Scepter is going to be big on Chola.
How can Ush be farming the mid lane 35 minutes into the game and not have like 3 people on him, top of him? Like, how is this allowed?
His team
Someone
is
punish this
nowhere
man.
around either. The closest is Thana, who is almost in hookshot range. Yeah, is in hookshot range. So can get there immediately, but the rest of his team, not really anywhere to be found. They're taking the tier 2 top.
How's this man? How is this man not being punished? I'm absolutely mad. But yeah,
It's 2 unkillable. 4.3k HP. Silver's Edge MKB. Very hard to kill this CK.
Tormentor stolen, not on both sides. I guess THV will take out the Radiant one. 'Cause on the other side, they will sacrifice their tier 2 and defensive TPs. A myriad of them coming out from the Honored Vanguard. Going for the back push. Babbage making the call. Push out the other top lanes. Maybe even find a catch. Athena.
He's got gem. You can't just give this up.
Skedaddling backwards. Onto they go. Nice Sonic Wave turnaround from Shaggy. But at the same time, as the Ice Blast joins, it's a pretty big one. It doesn't make contact. But can the Honored Vanguard make the turnaround? Shaggy jumping onto the backline, gets Phantoms embraced. Feared as well from Dragon Sin. A few more right clicks. Hold him down. The disable is there. That is Aegis. As Oldrat will be looking for contact. The hairball. It keeps them backwards as Babbage tries to make the catch. But Ush with the turnaround. The X-Swell will catch on to 3. The Shadow Wave starts purging down Fade as the Bristleback will go in deep. Oldrat in trouble. The Shadow Wave will keep him alive just a bit more. Athena locks down Babbage. The Primal Beast cannot escape as they will lose the background for this turnaround. The chaos of who's controlling the fights. It's just, you can't. How do you read this? Crash. Like,
I mean, take a look at the damage. Look how much damage Bristleback did, and like I think it just goes to show the strength of Ice Blast, and they need it so bad.
It's like the 2.5k net like damage difference between the two teams. It's insane. It's so how close these games are. As Ush moving in, he's bait right now, but the two supports will buy back. They lose Ush for this whole fight, but can they make the whole distinction of destruction? Dragon Sin is gonna die here. As Fade, you just need to shatter the Bristle back and they will get it. A lot of sacrifices were made there.
PK. That was insane.
It was basically an Avengers Endgame turnaround here as Oldrat. He needs to reach far. I don't know if he can get the Hex onto Babbage. And eventually he'll need to give up the chase.
Yeah. Good turnaround for Honored Vanguard. They hold their racks. They get the Terrorblade, which is pretty darn big. I can't believe they won that engagement without Ush.
Yeah, the gem will be saved, as it is actually theirs on the Babbage one. I'm looking at Thaina's. No owner, so that should be the Clockworks.
Now, surely the third Aegis goes to the Chaos Knight, right? Surely.
My name is not Shirley, by the way.
Oh,
but
is it? Oh, sorry.
I will agree to the third Aegis.
Oh, that's awkward. I've been calling you Shirley for so long now.
Damn. Beast.
Already working on a very big item, that's Sheep Stick. The more the merrier. They already have one on the Queen of Pain. A little bit more will be a welcome addition, as Grimstroke working on one as well.
I think it is the big disable item, both good against Babbage and Fade. And I don't not so much against Dragonson, because for Dragonson you definitely need the Phantasm play with the old rat Shadow Wave Bomb. So just get him low, you know? Get him low, force him to use the Sunder, and then just get him low again, you know? That's basically the strategy THV need to follow. But Sporkface, I'm just not so sure. I don't know. Do you want to play? I don't think I want to play as the Queen of Pain until I don't get my BKBs on.
I wouldn't want to be playing Queen of Pain this game at all. I'm not a good enough Queen of Pain to play it into Grimstroke. It's such a hard matchup.
I think it's
at least
fun.
In my opinion. I think it's so hard.
Absolutely worth it. You know, oh, I get soul binded, I jump away. Oh, now I'm Phantom's Embrace.
Literally
I get to the Phantom. Yes, you can.
You can't jump away if you're
if I don't join. No, if you're not joined to anything, you can jump away.
Sure.
I just don't want anyone around me. I'm just Queen of Pain.
Kill. Okay, no, they didn't buy. They didn't buy on the Curry. There's nothing on it. It's just a dead courier.
As a huge wave is coming on the bottom. Like, look at that. It's the march of the minions.
Jeez. Someone's got to go clean that up. Sounds like a duty for the BOT's Dazzle. There he goes. Old Rat on his way. He hears the call of his people. And by his people, I mean the creeps.
Look at that. It's like Harry Potter stuff.
What does that even mean?
Just magic, you know?
Okay. Okay, fair enough.
What do you mean? What does that even mean?
I don't know. It could mean anything, dude.
He's got a big staff. Like wizards have big staffs. I don't know if in the Harry Potter world.
No, they don't.
Staffs.
No, they have
Why?
a little wand. I don't
But
know.
it's not actually the real wizarding world. What the hell?
No,
Oh
it's
my
not the
God.
sage. It's not like World of Sagecraft. It's
They're rolling in the deep. Oh my God, so
oh my
inaccurate.
goodness! Get out! Get out of here!
The same
Alright.
time, Roshan is not gonna grace us with his presence for a minute and a half for
Who
now.
does that favor? It's got to favor Sporkface because Honor
I
Vanguard.
think if it honors Honored Vanguard, as Ush will go in, they want to push. The Ice Blast comes through. It contacts onto the Bristleback, but I do believe Dragon Sin has escaped it for now. Chola diving under the vision. He might be in trouble here as Dragon Sin tries to make contact, but gets in contact with Ush instead. Soulbind, it's perfect. Onto the CK as the leash around on to the Chaos Knight. It's pretty bad, but the heal is still there. No Shallow Grave this time from Old Rat. No save on the CK, and casualties are not falling for the Radiant so far as Shaggy on the backline gets to control the Grimstroke, but suffers a lot of damage. Old Rat tries to shake off 3 of the enemy. And the Honored Vanguard, I said they had the favors, but why are you always right?
I don't know, dude. You could ask my girlfriend the same thing. It really annoys
I
me.
hate this game of emotions we play.
I just think that the longer that it takes for now it favors Honored Vanguard, right? The longer it takes for Roshan to spawn, the better it is for the team that's behind.
What kind of logic is that?
Well, it takes longer for Roshan to spawn, which in Honored Vanguard's case, it means that they have time to respawn.
Oh.
Right? Sporkface killers weren't set up. Honored Vanguard were. Roshan still had a minute left. So that means Sporkface have to walk over.
But now
And,
it favors Sporkface again.
Yes. Well, now it's up, so it definitely favors Sporkface if they recognize
As
it's up, they
Babbitich
do.
will get caught out on the mid lane.
Oh, no.
All alone is the
Kind
Primal
of shield
Beast.
rune. Pretty
He should be
tanky.
fine. And there's no Ice Blast available. There's a dead ancient apparition in the game. As he's still trying to escape. Hex down, made into a pig. Aegis in the meantime going to the Bristleback. As here comes Fade. The cavalry has arrived. It's a snot-faced cavalry as Fade tries to chase around onto Thana. He might be just rather turning on to Shaggy, but the rest of the team will take care of the Queen of Pain as they will eventually catch the Iron Man as well. Oh, Thana, not like this. Not like this. As a DD rune is just left inside the river. I mean,
No, there goes
midfielders
Dragon.
pinging
He's
it.
going back for it. Yeah.
You left something behind.
Look
Here.
at that TV's damage. Holy moly. Might as
Here,
well have a
take this
Divine
DD.
Rapier.
Take this DD. It's dangerous to go alone. Let's Fade up on the high ground. Has Mr. Aegis as well. Buyback on the Tin Man. As actually they're throwing everything at the book. The Primal Beast, the Godzilla is down, but actually the main bosses, Fade and Dragonson, are here. Hexdown is the Bristol, but he doesn't care at all. As the damage from like this big turret called the Terror Blade. 1,000 years of pain right now coming out from Dragonson, and yes, you lose the Bristleback, but do you care right now? Nice Manta Dodge coming out from Dragonson, the TB, here comes the Terror Wave, he will keep up the chase, and zone them out, get the objectives, nothing else matters, as Oldrab with a huge Shadow Poison, tries to push them back, but even with the Poison Touch, the contact is not there, stuck inside the cog, a beautiful Ice Blast, goes on to 2! And with the TB dead, 94 seconds out of the game, no metamorphosis for a while. Chola is just trying to buy time for the creeps to make it here, delaying it as much as possible. There is only 3 buybacks on the Radiant, while the Honored Vanguard tries to just kill Fade one more time. A beautiful team wipe.
My
from the Honored
emotions are
Vanguard.
being toyed with. This is such a back and forth right now. Look at the graphs. Holy moly.
Man, I hope you like roller coasters.
I don't. I'm not a fan. It's too much for me. I don't mind them. I can't take too many of them though. I'm getting old now, dude.
I'm just actually surprised like the graph doesn't form into like a loop with how much craziness we have in the game.
A little loop the loop, yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Roller Coaster Tycoon Dota 2 edition.
Basically, as Ush will go in with the mid pressure. Can they do what Sparkface Killers have not been able to do? Take at least 2 lanes in this damn game. 47 minutes into it, they are actually going to go for 3. As with the Phantasm Illusions, he's pressing the tier 3 tower on the bottom. And top is just open for him. For the taking, it's all his. 14 seconds until the TB. Metamorphosis will not be available for 18, but Babatich tries to run through them as much as possible, knowing fully well that the Ice Blast is going to run onto him. He escapes towards the back, but he's really low. Has the buyback, will commit to it immediately. Fade with the Bloodstone will heal up beautifully. The Terror Wave comes out from the TB. And yes, they will lose 2 racks in this game, but will defend the bottom one for now.
That's a clean disengage.
18k and you have to disengage from the enemy. How bad does that feel?
You know, if it was any other meta, I'd say it feels bad. But the amount of teams, like top level TI, best of the best, cream of the crop teams, have thrown going high ground. It is so hard to continue the pressure. And I think it doesn't necessarily feel bad. It feels like they've got respect for the enemy team. They respect Dragon's Den.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with this. Just think of Virtus Pros and Bet Boom's elimination games. They were basically destroyed by the fact that they were greedy.
Yeah.
And I just love seeing that. And they immediately adapts to that. And they're going to play disciplined Dota. They don't give anything about that. All they want to do is win. And if you need to win, you need to back off. You need to reset, get your S together, and then, yeah, move on from there.
These two teams playing very disciplined here. Sporkface not wanting to stay cooped up in their base. They look for an aggressive engagement. Can't find anything. Recognize that and immediately back up with all of their heroes.
Oh my god, I actually want Trey Parker and Matt Stunt just make a Dota episode of South Park. And just be like, pray Bishop in Dota.
Is that what I sound like to you?
No,
I know what you're saying to me, Dota?
My Asian captains sound like that to me. What do you mean? And I get to do that accent, hello?
That's true, you do. You do,
Yeah,
absolutely do. I don't. I could, but I shouldn't.
Insta-cancel.
It's in my vocabulary, but
that
I
is exactly why you're casting with Asians. Now I get it.
Yeah. Literally every single one of my co-casters, actually.
Exactly.
Even the one that you don't know about yet is.
Oh, there is actually a new one.
There's a new one, dude. He's waiting in the wings. We're cooking. We're cooking something.
Actually cheating on me? What the hell, dude?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought we were poly, dude. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I thought we had a conversation about this. My bad.
I need to rewrite a casting contract, a new one.
Bloodthorn finished on Ush. Pretty big item against the TV if they can get him off guard. I mean, does have the Manta Saw, but right, if you can catch him off guard with Manta down, could be a nice kill. DD Rune. Sad man picks that one up. DD on the Quap.
At the same time, we've seen the Terror Wave come out so many times from Dragon's Den. I'm just not sure if the Ags was just too greedy or not. I mean, looking at his net worth, it wasn't. You know, he's keeping up the pace with Ush, actually surpassing him with 3k. At the same time, if you would have a BKB on those fights, maybe you have survived 5 of them out of the 6 or 7 we've seen so far.
Yeah,
and him dead, it's just Jover, you know?
Yeah. You transcended the point where it's like, BKB will be delaying my items.
Oh, right? Beautiful so Ice Blast.
At this point, you just have to live.
Holy Ice Blast.
With the flares, I wonder if it's good. If they've got enough damage. No, they don't. That would have been funny, though. Could you imagine just between Ice Blast and flares, they kill off midfielder? Oh, that'd be a dream.
Oh my god. I don't even know if you could have, like, higher damage with the rocket flares. Maybe with, there's that neutral item, I forget. Timeless Relic, maybe?
Yep.
Because that,
you could do with Timeless Relic. You could do like Kai Assange as well. Theta also has a heart. Oh my god, I just realized.
Yeah, the Tin Man has a heart now.
He's gonna have to hook shot away. Thana.
Fade.
Force staff. Ogre
Fade with the
totem.
cat. Chola. Run. Run. Thana, run as a beautiful turnaround from Ush and Old Rat. They'll do the pickoff thing on Chola. Dragonson trying to run away.
Run immediately.
Oh my god. THV are just lighting up the map as midfielder will just go down.
There's no
on the
buybacks
bottom
on these
lane.
heroes.
One
80
by
seconds
one
of
they
extra
fall.
support. This could
Can
crack
THV
open the
do the
game.
soul push? I mean, the waves are far away though.
You don't need them to hunt. Ush in the base, going for it.
He goes on to Babbitt.
Oh.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. I'll take that back. As what
Blinks
backdoor, says Ush, as it's going to be a base race between him and Dragonson. As Dragonson will contact the tier 4, but a turnaround onto the TB. He's just absolutely dead. The Ice Blast hits through the TB.
No buyback.
94
Where does buyback
seconds
go?
without
He bought
Dragonson.
out.
This should be GG, unless Babbage will pull off the impossible. For Rice, onto the Ancient Apparition. Tries to make the control very low on the Appa. Oren, he's like, I will sacrifice myself for this play. In the name of the Honored Vanguard, the Throck will be thrown in his face as Ush, he's like wanting to avenge his Ancient Apparition counterpart. But a beautiful burst out from Fade. I don't believe it. The Bristleback, it follows Tortellini's guide. He's just pressing his buttons and people are dying as the... Come on. You need to kill this Dazzle. Old Rat with a sliver of HP surviving, and Shaggy's the one who's also about to get caught down. Another Ice Blast hitting through on everything. And with Auron and his buyback, this might just be a shatter on Fade. Come on, 600 HP. Boom!
Yep.
He goes down.
No buyback on the Bristle either.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, they recognize that Honored Vanguard, they're going to buy back. They've got
These
30
teams need
seconds without
Gaben.
TB.
These teams need Gaben. Not the Bible, not the Quran, not kind of any kind of religion. You need Gaben in these games. Like,
He's
this
the only
is-
one who knows.
I don't even think Ice Frog knows what's going on in this game.
Oh, Shieldrin for Ush. A lot of EHP on this Chaos Knight? Yep, that's the word. I almost called him Centaur. That confused me for a second. Don't worry, I'm okay. All horsemen look alike. What can I say?
I mean, it's 4 legs. I kind of understand.
Yeah.
As there's one last Rax between the Honored Vanguard and Mega Creeps. They will go for the invasion. This Dragonson standing by. He has a Swift Blink with the Terror Wave, obviously, which could be a nice burst down onto Ush. Ush wanting to finish this. Fade does not have buyback. It is going to be a 4v5 as Ush tries to go in for the pressure. They want to push this basin from all sides onto Allrat. They make the contact. Pulverize as well, but the Ice Blast hits through them onto the pause 1 and the 2. Babatich a bit low. He's a bit deep, and he's going to be ripped apart in his own base. No buyback available, and it's going to be him down for 2 minutes as the Dazzle, Old Rat, he's making his way over here, helping out on Chola, and they will take out that play. The Tusk buys back. Fade is available. He cannot wait the 30 seconds. He needs to buy back now as the last tier 4 is the only thing defending this Ancient so far. Chola with the kickback. They need to get Old Rat. That would be the dieback onto the Dazzle. The Aeon Disc is there. Nice shallow grave. Old Rat still trying to escape, trying to survive all of this pressure, but there's the contact. Dragon Sin. He's about to go down. The beautiful Thunder onto Shaggy. The Queen of Pain is dead as Old Rat will die back here. The Sport Face Killers, they're gonna defend their base. 55 minutes into the game. Megas, where are you at? Where are you at?
Honored Vanguard threw everything they had and the kitchen sink at them, and Sporkface Killers say absolutely not. Who cares that you have a net worth lead? Who cares that you have sheep sticks and F-blades and a stupid Dazzle to save you? No craps given. Sporkface Killers run them over. Even a Vlad's now on midfielder. Divine Rapier purchase from Fade.
He wants to end it. He wants to end it now, knowing fully well that they're missing at least one buyback. They're going to believe in the fact that they should have at least even grounds on this mid push. And honestly, they kind of need to do it. But a beautiful hold-up coming out from Ush with the Phantasms and the Rocket Flares. Like, oh my god, the creeps, they're falling one by one. Save the catapult. Save it.
Got the siege creeps though. That's the good news, is you can't really kill those with spells.
Get the catapult to solve something.
Oh,
Anything.
Thana.
Oh no. Turn on to
Bloodshot
Thana.
illusion.
Soul binded, hex down, and in the air now. Trying to escape. Nice Ogre Shield Totem. Jump out. But Dragon Sin, he's gonna go in for the end! The tier 4 is tier evaporating!
And Ush is trying to base race. This
Let's
isn't gonna
go.
work, Ush.
It could. The Ancient, it's slow, and oh my god. The clutch play from Spork Facekiller is 55 minutes into the game. They turn it around, and 49-48. They're still behind by 1 kill and 4K net worth.
I can't believe it, dude.
Spork
What
face
a game.
killers. I'm meeting with Sporks from now on for a week.
I'm getting rid of all my cutlery and only buying plastic sporks.
Yeah, I'm gonna rush into IKEA, knock down the door. Just give me all the sporks you have right there. What a beautiful game, by the way, from the guys. It was a swing back and forth.
Yeah,
and I think I got my voice a bit raspy, so we're gonna go on a tiny bit of a break, and then we're gonna be back with game number 2, I believe. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the North American Dota Champions League season number 5 between the Honored Vanguard and the Spork Face Killers, who just took game number 1 in 56 damn minutes. I'm joined by Crasher Roni.
What a game,
and my
dude.
name is Dodai. Yeah, I'm shocked. These guys are maniacs as they have no chill, and we're back into our second draft already. Instantly with the bans onto the Spirit Breaker and the Nature's Prophet, they're undeterred from their draft order. But yeah.
Early Necro ban leads me to believe that we're going to see more of this Bristleback, more of this CK, more of these tanky, strength heroes, which
I just banned the
the
bristle.
catch for them.
I'd ban the bristle. If I'm THV, I'm banning the bristle. Do you believe it is a dragon?
You know.
Nah, it's just I don't want to deal with this hero. It's actually my first phase ban, by the way.
Mine's CK. I totally understand. I get it.
No. I ban bristle. I don't ban the CK.
Now there it is. There's the bristle ban.
Yeah. I think my order for 4 is Bristleback, Necro, Dazzle, and Nature.
Dazzle's sneaking up there for me too. He's getting more and more annoying in my eyes.
Yeah, I think you can hold out CK, especially in the early laning stage with how should I say, like with the tanky boys we just talked about. I think over the break we talked about Timbersaw maybe being like a kind of a comeback hero on the off lane. Centaur's up there with like Grimstroke and other position 4s with long range disables, and you can just zone him out eventually, you know. It's just that
Centaur Grim's a classic.
Yeah, Centaur Grim, Centaur Rubik, I think should make a comeback soon enough. Fatebolt is just so underrated.
It's weird, right? Rubik's in a weird position because his laning stage is really weak.
Yeah, definitely. You know, besides Fatebolt, you're not that good.
Oh, a 40-second stun. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you've got to live on a 40-second cooldown. Ooh.
I'm so scared. What you gonna do?
You use it once, and now I don't care.
Oh, you're gonna do the creep skipping thing? You're gonna do the creep skipping thing? I'm Tusk or Clockwork or Undying or any kind of hero. I'm just running at you. I'm running at you. What you gonna do?
Who cares, right? Like, lift me. Who cares, dude? Fadebolt me. Who cares? It's just he gets beaten out by a lot of these like bully heroes, like this Tree Protector, right? Rubik cannot square up against Tree at all. Even with that Fadebolt damage reduction, Trian don't care. Trian's gonna leech seed you, heal up all the damage you just did, and continue to give you big thunks from that big trunk.
10 seconds remain.
I think I'd like you to potentially throw a hero out here. I think Trian might be the best position 5 in the game right now.
Boo.
I don't like it. I don't like it, but I think it's true.
It's kind of true, though.
It is, isn't it?
I hate it, but it's true. It's so good. Gives you endless movement.
Yeah.
So good.
Good catch. Right? BKB piercing disables. Plural.
You basically force everyone to buy a goddamn Quelling Blade.
Yep. I mean, Nature's Prophet does the same thing, so there's 2 heroes that have that in common.
But still, it's still like negative 400 to 300 to 500 gold. You know,
the enemy, especially early on, right?
Early on, exactly. It's just too much. As there is one of the global moving heroes that I think people were missing. I think I just listed those out for myself. Dawnbreaker is one as well, besides Nature's Prophet and the Spectre.
Dawnbreaker Spectre feels really weird, though. I've run it a few times. It doesn't feel that good.
I actually love it. I actually love it.
Though?
Haunt. You shadow step first.
You need an initiator on your mid lane.
You initiate
Other
on
than
the Spectre.
that, no, because the Spectre doesn't want to start the fight.
You should.
No. So, you want another hero to start
it up
the fight, and then Spectre to haunt in, and then Dawnbreaker to ult.
Join it up with the like a Tusk or a Clockwork. More ideally, you go in with the Spirit Breaker first, and then the Spectre follows up the fight in the end.
There you go.
One of the biggest global heroes the 2 that are missing are the Tinker and the Underlord. Disgusting heroes.
No.
You hate
Oh
those.
no,
I know you
no,
hate
no,
those with a
no.
burning passion, but
Not
they're the
again.
global. They're
No,
those global
no,
heroes, man.
don't bring them back. No, no, no. I don't like I'm surprised I haven't seen more Underlord recently. And I think that's just because when it comes down to percentile damage, I think Phoenix is just better.
True. I'll give you
But
that. Yeah,
but
Phoenix
I'm
is
still curious
better.
as to why I haven't seen too much Underlord because build blade mail, right? Can build heart. Doesn't feel too good. You're already tanky, but you know those items are in Underlord's wheelhouse, so it's just a little weird. The oldie but a
There's
goodie, Grimstroke Centaur.
there is something you're missing in this patch, which is really important that Underlord lacks a lot of. The movement and
Mm,
positioning of heroes is really important. And
yeah,
as offlaners are more initiators, just check out these two offlanes, like the Night Stalker and the Centaur. Although, yeah, if you're an Eastern European team, you might run the Night Stalker on the on the safe lane, and you're crazy, and I hate you. But at the same time, like both these offlaners, they have high movement speed, good positioning, good initiation. Underlord is more of a defensive kind of guy, except for the
mm,
ultimate, right?
yeah.
Because yeah, you're just out of reach all the time, and you don't want to buy Blink Dagger on Underlord. That feels stupid.
It does feel stupid, doesn't it? It doesn't feel too
Oh, that
good,
feels
right?
stupid. You want the enemies to come at you, and you're just like, Firestorm, Pit of Malice. Oh, I've got my aura. I'm just gonna keep hacking at you. It's like it doesn't feel good to chase with the Underlord. I don't know. It might be just a feeling. But that's why you have Tides. That's why you have Centaurs. That's why you have Night Stalkers, and I love the evolution of this meta, and the way Sporkface killers are thinking is very attractive to me, I would say. As the Night Stalker is a perfect taxi for a Lifestealer. Although, yeah, the classic is the Spirit Breaker, but he's like first team Spirit Breaker is like basically
Yeah,
currently like the first phase ban for every team and every region and everything, every game.
as he should be. I think.
No, he shouldn't.
Well,
I have a
he,
65% win rate with the hero. I can't play it. I want to, but I
I
can't.
keep losing on the hero. I don't know what it is, and I think it's just because I'm a trash offlaner.
I don't
But
play it offlane. I hate it on position 3. I
mm,
love it on position
it
4.
feels. I don't know. I've seen it multiple times on position 4 recently, and it felt bad. It just doesn't feel as enabled as it possibly could. Like Grimstroke is such a big enabler, and what do you like? Unless you're running Darkseer Spirit Breaker, it just to me it doesn't feel too good.
Yeah, I still love it.
Because like, well, okay. So if you're running Spirit Breaker 4, what's your
Yeah,
offlaner?
I don't care.
What do you mean you don't care? You want to run dual melee offlaners? Like,
No,
imagine Spirit Breaker Centaur.
I
Ugh.
absolutely don't care what my
Ugh.
what my offlaner is because you usually play with the carry and the mid laner.
You're the guy. You're
Assume
the guy who picks position 5 Pudge, walks into lane, and then sits in trees all game. You're like, I don't
other
care
way
what.
around. Other way around, because I need to get level 2. I just sit in the trees, get level 2, and then I'm out of the offlane. I
Okay,
never play the
that's good.
offlane after it
Good.
with the Spirit
You're the
Breaker.
respectful type of Pudge.
Exactly, and then you can run it with so many good global heroes. But yeah, position 4 Spur Breaker, I will agree to because 3 it just has the better tempo for sure right now.
It's just enabled by a lot of the good position 4s right now, I think.
Yeah, agreed. He just has a good time right now on the lanes. But yeah, DP and Huskar for the ban, and we get the
There
Ogre
he is.
Magi on the Spork Face Killers. Could it be a mid lane Ogre Magi, please?
Position
You
4
know?
Invoker? Sure.
Yeah, honoring Gunner, he played it on TI. It works.
You know, to be fair, Invoker Night Stalker doesn't seem too bad of a lane. Ogre
No?
Magi Night Stalker feels considerably worse.
Yeah, and so does Ogre Magi Lifestealer, so this
Mhm.
should definitely be like a
I'm here for it,
mid-laner
dude.
Magi.
Yeah, I'm totally here for it.
Dark Willow, though, I like the zonage that Honored Vanguard have here. It's just that, what is your mid laner? No Kunk Snope and go. Doom?
Mid
Mid Shaggy
mid doom.
Doom, okay.
Mid doom. Interesting. So
No one
mid doom
knows what
versus
it's
mid ogre.
like. Well, no one knows what it's like to be the Doom Sad Man against the Babbage Ogre Magi.
Interesting. I mean, Doom is really good against Lifestealer, right?
Three
Don't
interestings.
rage.
This draft gets three interestings on
Yeah, it
Lifesteal?
does. The mid Doom and the mid Ogre is two interestings on their own. You know, it's just,
Two big tanky melee strength boys, you know,
yeah,
smashing each other.
it is the meta. You know what I mean? Like, I guess if you can't beat them, join them. More tanky mid laners, tanky off laners. Abso-freaking-lutely.
Well, creeps feel a bit far away though for the Doom. So interesting how Shaggy is gonna level up the Doom through the laning stage. As Babbitich's is pretty straightforward. You rather focus, I believe, on the Ignite
Probably.
and the Bloodlust, and then yeah, you just keep on throwing spells at Shaggy until he F's off.
And Bloodlust is so good this game too. Even to a lesser extent, obviously the big ones, Lifestealer and Night Stalker. I'm gonna say it. Even to a lesser extent, the Stream Protector. Like the faster that guy's hidden is really good. Especially early on in the first 20, 30 minutes. The string and his damage, his right click damage is respectable. And giving him more attack speed is good. Right, there was a reason for a while we saw Treant Protectors, like mid lane or off lane Treant Protectors build Mask. Now this is years ago, but it was often that I'd see Treant Protectors build Mask of Madness, just more attack speed. So why not be supplemented with the Bloodlust?
Just please don't give me Mask of Madness Ogres, please.
No, God no,
Please.
God not anymore. This would have been like 2015 maybe. Ages ago, like ages and ages ago. But it
Speaking
still
of
makes sense.
ages ago.
Oh, dude, and you know what? We totally skipped over this during the draft, but they have double Doom. They got two
Oh
oldies but goodies.
no, absolutely, and double Spectral Dagger as well.
Yep, double edge, quadruple edge.
It's like Thanos AFK. Thanks for the info. I guess is the answer.
Avatar's just gonna go walk into the fountain to kill Thana. He's on his way right now. So it looks like Alrin will be on the position 5 Grimstroke laning with Spectre. This is a decent lane. You know, it's not often where I say Spectre's in a kill lane, but Grimstroke enables you quite well.
Wait, wasn't Thana playing a position 5 clock? We got a position 4 clock? Are you sure? Last game from Thana?
Oh, you're right. You're right. It will be Will. Oh, I don't know. Just where Alrin was standing, but Alrin does have the wards as well. I think you're right.
Nah, Thana's going off lane. Okay, no, you're right.
That's what it looked like. I didn't think.
No, Dylan, you're right. No, I'm right. No, you're right.
I'm always right. Well, dude, we're back at it. I'm always right, I guess.
There you go.
It's a curse. What can I say?
Your wife to be. Said it first.
Just what I needed.
All right, Fade.
Yeah,
Right click.
I didn't really point it out, but a lane that I'm not feeling super confident about is the Treant Protector and Lifestealer together.
It's a weird one. You would have really liked to see a hero like Luna instead, but I think Lifestealer is a little too good this game.
Oh, triple runes, by the way, for the Sporkface Killers, as they are 1 game up so far, despite the lobby not showing that, but the interface does, so.
Yeah, they know. Chat knows. They're smart.
Chat knows. Chat is smart. Chat knows everything.
Yeah, Dota chat, very smart.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
You mean what I mean? I can't open chat in pro Dota games because it's so toxic. NADCL chat is hype. I love NADCL chat.
Yeah, but
usually
this is the only pro chat that matters. I mean,
yeah.
Excuse you.
No, very, very, very good chat NADCL. I do have a good time. But normally, yeah. No chat for me, please. Thank you very much. Not a big fan of mindless copy pastas and trashing on people when you're 2k MMR.
I feel called out. But yeah, back to it. On the laning stage, the Steelers not having, right off the bat, Dragon Sin. He's having a bad time against Old Rat. It's just a repeat of the previous game right now. So on the bottom, we have the Spectre on Ush. The Honored Vanguard really need to push this out to like a very late game stage, I believe, right? Like we're talking about 35 to 45 minutes of gameplay. While the Spork-faced killers, they're looking to just, end the game under 30, I guess.
Yeah, and they're potent even late game as well. Lifestealer and Invoker, even as a position 4, can scale up. Top lane.
It's actually top lane is going to be the first, but I was looking at all three at the same time.
I was looking at bottom or mid and then bottom. Sunstrike, mid.
But it's just surviving. Yeah, not making the kill onto Shaggy, just right there. But the Ignite will keep the Doom away. I mean, it's kind of weird that like Lucifer is the Lord of Hell, and he's getting hurt by fire.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem right, as he's dishing fire back with the Scorched Earth right now. On to Babatich.
Babatich don't care, dude.
Babatich don't care.
Is he gonna go bottle on this ogre? Yeah, he is. He's got it coming out right now. Does Doom go bottle? Yep, Sadman also going bottle. So 2 bottles for the 2 mid laners.
Suffering a lot of damage. The Sunstrike! One more right click! Oh, the fairy fire usage! Shaggy. Oh, you beautiful bastard.
Man, dude. Oh, man.
Oh, so sitting on the edge of my seat, but he still doesn't want to die. It's actually Alren who falls, who actually takes care of midfielder instead. Like, stop sunstriking my Doom, please.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's gonna get fire blasted instead as Babatich runs him down. The Ogre Magi reading some spells on the Doom. Who's stronger, the Lord of Hell or a 2-headed dumbass ogre? You know?
The ogre. The ogre.
Oh yeah,
Magi.
the ogre. Apparently the ogre.
I wish ogre played like Cho'Gall from Heroes of the Storm. I'm gonna be honest. It's really a missed opportunity.
Still never played Han, dude.
No, Heroes of the Storm, the Blizzard one. I didn't play Han either.
I never played HOTS either. Ew.
Oh, dude, it was my casual MOBA when I wasn't
no
like a sweaty nerd.
Never gonna play anything Blizzard like unless they bring it in Warcraft 4 based.
Ooh. I mean, I'll take it. Dota 3
They're never gonna do
Warcraft 4 mod?
They're never gonna do it.
No, they won't.
This Dragon's Sin goes down to half HP once more. Nice Shadow Realm hit onto Dragon's hit as well.
They just got Chad starting items, dude. Quelling Blade, Blightstone on this Willow. Absolute Chad.
Yeah, just keep on clicking them. You know, what are they gonna do?
It helps you trade against this, like, hard to trade against hero and the Treant Protector.
As the Bramble Mace comes out once more, the Lifestealer goes pretty deep. I don't know what Dragon's Sin is doing. Rage expelled onto Old Rat, trying to protect themselves against Retaliate that doesn't exist. As the Shadow Realm, the right click is there. Oh, but a beautiful living armor will protect Dragon's Sin just a bit more. A few more regen. The Bramble Mace is out, but where do you move now?
Where do you go?
Oh, the little shimmy. Shimmy, and nah, Centaur is just too far away, dude. As Babbage a bit low, Alrem makes the move around. Stroke of nothing, I guess. As he will hide behind the tree and TP out Old Rat, eventually finding Dragon's Sin up top.
So you get for killing my support. As Chola gonna make the choice, suicide himself to the neutral camp.
Still better than dying to the enemy, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. It will be a long respawn timer, though. You know, shout out to that change from, what, gotta be over a year ago now, right?
Yeah, I think it's more than 2 now.
Yeah, I think so. It's been a hot minute.
I think last TI we haven't seen many suicide plays, but like TI 9, oh hell yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. They're gonna go on to all bottom lane.
Yep. Turn onto the Grimstroke as the Sunstrike will nail Alrem back into the fountain.
This is so interesting to me, and I would love to pick midfielder's brain about this.
About why we have 7 kills in 6 minutes, or what?
Well, that's great. I love to see that. But why no Wex? Why this Quas Exhort? As Babbage way into the bottom lane.
Oh, he's under vision running into this, though. So Ush is absolutely aware of what's going on.
Yeah.
And Babbage is like, they know what I am. They know. Oh, they knows. But at least he gets the gold.
Smart laner. Gonna bring the sentries with him. It looks like those were given to him by midfielder. So midfielder gets the gold for that.
Credit where credit is due. Finally.
Yeah, right. One of my favorite changes.
Yes, Fade gets caught out as well. Inkswell for the turnaround, but the Sunstrike deletes the Connector. Even with the Inkswell, a nice turnaround from Oren, they will take their revenge kill on the Night Stalker. It's back into the top lane we go. Chola. Easy on the survival.
Do you think there's any case to be made for an Aghanim Scepter on Dragon Sin this game? It's usually more common against heroes like Sven and stuff. But I don't know. Like maybe Spectre, right? You pass out the
Nah,
words,
I think there are.
words are hard.
I think your other spells are more valuable. Like other items are more valuable, like Silver Edge on Ush. As a Spectre just suffering through the damage from Babbage. It's a big tanky two-headed ogre who is trying to run away from Sadman now. Nice contact with the Inkswell. Just rip apart the ogre Magi. As 4 people rotated from the Honored Vanguard onto the mid lane, this does give the opportunity for Fade's Night Stalker to just, enjoy the night just a bit more. And I do like the rotation from the Honored Vanguard. Yes, they move a lot of resources back into the mid lane. But checking the net worth, yes, Fade gets a bit more gold. But on the other hand, like, what can you do against the Night Stalker? Just commit to that? That doesn't feel so good. As they will move on to midfielder and get that kill as well.
4 heroes very strong. They can't push the tower, which is good for Sporkface. Keeps his mid tower alive, especially with that Bloodlust from Babatich. And to add on to what you're saying, it's definitely the right play. Right, you really don't want to be putting heroes bottom against his Night Stalker because all it takes is one hero to rotate through these twin gates. I'm ideally Chola to rotate into these twin gates, go bottom, and that's very dead hero.
Yep. And Chola is just basically keeping up the visual contact harassment against the enemy. Old Rat turning around with a hoof stomp. They'll just keep on silencing and surrounding Dragon's Sin as he will try and put out his invest. He will invest himself inside Chola right now, but the Treant Protector, he's not that big of a tanky boy. Sitting around in the Treant Protector, getting out against Shaggy. They will take care of the Doom as Fade arrives up to the top lane. It's hunting season time for the Night Stalker right now. Still 40 seconds up of the night as Babatich will turn on the hunt with Fade. Another contact. I don't even know where that Sunstrike is going, but
yeah, that was a little awkward. It's not like Dark Willow was moving.
Getting out of there. The Centaur coming around into the silence. The crippling fear. He can't do anything. There's a cold snap. Nice rage out from Dragon Sin. As there's a huge deep dive from the Sporkface Killers. They know that they're in the lead and they're being a bit cocky about it, but I mean, that's super deserved. And yes, they will leave the Invoker behind, but after 3 kills on the board for them.
Oh gosh. Okay, no. Fade. I thought there were heroes behind Fade. That was potentially very dangerous for Ush, but is fine actually. As Babatich and Dragon Sin not in any position to kill off Ush.
3 seconds until daytime. Like Fade is gonna get super nerfed in 3 seconds.
And it doesn't have Dragon's Ascension. Hello,
Dragon's Ascension.
Step aside, Dragon's Blood. Dragon's Ascension.
I mean, Bat Ascension, maybe, or
the Dark Ascension. There we go. I got there. No Dark Ascension, so no extended nighttime. So Ush, yeah, definitely safe and sound. But this Spectre is safe for now. But yikes! Look at the net worth for Ush.
Yeah.
To be fair, Dragon Sin isn't too high up either, right? Only 300 above.
Sure, it's basically the faith of the safe lane, I guess. Mm-hmm. But guess which spell I hate most from Night Stalker, by the way?
Is it Void for some reason?
Absolutely. Why the hell is it Void? He has no lore connection to the damn Void. Why does he have a spell named Void?
Okay. See, I thought you meant like I hate it for like in-game mechanical reasons, but I'm behind you on that one. I'm behind you on that one. I can
don't
get
care
behind
about
that for sure.
In-game mechanical reasons. The Stampede comes out. Oldrak looking for Chola. No contact around. The Doomed Ogre Magi.
That's not what I expected to see. Babbage just TP's up, doomed. Hello.
Hi, Babbage. What's up? Chola's just shaking off everything as well, but on the bottom, they do catch midfielder with Ush and Alren. Good contact play with the Spectre.
Just before they got the urn. I wonder if Alren's going to make an Inkswell play onto Ush's Shadow Step. Sticking around.
More like Old Rat trying to escape Chola's Nature's Guys up top. So Dragonson is just very cocky right now with the Lifestealer. Almost done with the Midas. He's just playing with fire right now, or playing with hoofs, more accurately.
Yeah. Well, Lifestealer is much like Troll Warlord in the way that, you know, he can definitely go back and jungle. But Lifestealer's strength is definitely being able to post up and stand in a lane for as long as physically possible. Has the rage and the infest to get out of there if he so chooses. As Chola getting gone on under the tier 1 tower. Shadow Step, Inkswell.
Nice play from Ush. Good rotation on the map as well. I don't know why he's not rotating back onto the bottom. As Fade will go for the Dark Ascension and the chase.
Dragonson.
Well, he's just hanging out here as Dragonson comes through the twin gates. Nice soulbind play by the Grimstroke, but Alren will get stalked down. Old Rat with the Inkswell trying to stun up the Lifestealer. Nice double edge. One more hoof stomp. One more right click. He needs it and he will get it. The double edge. Old Rat is unstoppable right now. Although now it's Night Stalker. Crippling Fear Chase. Here comes Chola dodging the Nature's Guys. The two offlaners awkwardly escaping.
Does have that purge, so a little bit of slow.
Hello, and with the Stampede on to Fade, the overgrowth turn from Chola, as there's no Doom for 19 seconds and not even the mana for it, but a beautiful double edge is available onto Fade, and there's the control. Cold Snap for the turn. Midfielder, just trying to right click him down as Thana. Down to half HP, will man up.
Potentially got a kill if he so chooses.
He's
hard to land, only one level into Wax. Oh no, Quas's Lift. I know Invoker. I know how to play Invoker. Absolutely.
Quas's Lift? Yeah, Quas's Lift is a Vex travel distance.
Yeah. That is the other way around. I know Invoker. To be fair, I still can't cast Tornado very well. I'm still one of those people that got that confused.
I don't know. It came back like cycling for me when I started playing Invoker Dota 2. But I'm not as fast as I used to be, like at the age of 16 and 17. Like, holy crap, I was insane on Invoker back in the day. I wish it were still the case.
Yeah, I believe in you, dude. I think you could do it.
Okay, in our next 1v1 matchup, I'm bringing an Invoker. As Spectre, Ush with the turnaround, Bedlam as well. This should be Faith's fate as he goes down. Chola, mid laner, should be able to escape the Ice Wall, slowing down Old Rat and Ush, and they're actually in a good position for a beautiful tornado as another Spectral Dagger comes out of nowhere. Chola goes down, and it's a weird black line in the middle of our screen at the same time due to Ush. I don't know why you
Big Hone is on Old Rat, and I think this is the right play to make going 4-4-0.
Babbage just stunning up Sadman, getting the Arcane Room. Huge on the Ogre, by the way.
I think the next item for this Ogre Magi is obviously wait, hold on a minute. Old Rat's going Midas.
Sure.
Tis the patch. Tis the region.
So saith Gunner and Nouns, and so shall NA follow.
Yeah, I guess so. Damn. Lifestealer has are we on 3 Midases so far? I believe Doom 4. Doom has one too. Dark Willow has one as well. 5 Midases. I'm not surprised by the Willow Midas. I'd be less surprised if Thana didn't go Midas Ags. Bottom onto Ush with the Blade Mail. Babbage doing a little bit of self-damage, but Alren's there to protect.
He's absolutely fine. He shouldn't join up with Chola, but he does at the same time. Fade coming around with the Crippling Fear. Fear in the Grimstroke and getting that kill as Ush, in the meantime, turns all his attention to midfielder. I don't know if you can keep up the chase. The Dark Ascension It's not going to last that long, although it's still nighttime, so Fate could be looking around, trying to get onto that tower. Gets doomed instead, as the Stampede will come through, trying to TP out of there. The Bramble Maze will stop him, as Roshan is coming in for the assist, but doesn't help Fate in time. I really thought he was going to rush down the whole team. Oh, my boy, Roshan. Which skin do you have him on?
Back. Oh, I've got the Aghanim Scepter one. Always.
Yeah, me too. Aghanim Roshan is so cool.
Just Aghanims, yeah. Oh, I love it. It was my favorite thing they added. I like the Tormentor too. The Diamond Tormentor. Yeah.
I think it makes it more visually appealing, or not.
It's a little bit more exciting, isn't it?
No, I think it's like, you know, calling more attention. Like, for example, that's why I don't like my couriers to be like very shiny and blinky, because it's just easier for the enemies to see. I usually use my OD invoker, OD courier, because, you know, it's just black and green. It's just so hard to see. As Babatich goes in for the Fire Blast on Ush, but not enough damage. Where's your damage, Babatich?
Got a wraparound potentially onto Sadman top. Dragonson in the area. Cold Snap, Urn of Shadows onto Sadman.
As the Lifestealer says hello. Nice dodge of the ice wall, by the way, Mr. Doom. But he doesn't even turn around for the purge. He's just gonna walk on out of here.
Nice ward by Chola. Might get dewarded immediately, though. Auron, yeah.
Oh, Auron's like, hi. Stampede for the escape, as Old Rat will make it out of there. Just chill. Just peaceful.
I think both these two teams are willing to just let this game kind of ride out for a little bit with all their Midases.
You know what kind of vibes I get with all these?
Too.
Yeah, with all these Midases, you know what kind of vibes I'm getting?
What's that?
Like Dota 2 with Bob Ross.
Okay.
Just looking at us, she's like, here we see the Spectre. He's just having fun on the lane. As midfielder throws out the tornado and the meatball on the other side. Oh, what a happy little creeps.
Yeah, we're going to see a smoke out from the happy little tree.
Oh, as Fade. Oh, he finds a centaur on the bottom, in the jungle, as the Sunstrike paints beautiful centaur blood all over the map. As on the other side, Ush will join in on this Night Stalker. The Batman tries to go over the cliff, but the damage is coming in. In the meantime, the enemy Dire team is just murdering everything, as Fade will go in for the turn, catching on to Ush. Okay, they're getting out of the Bob Ross vibes now. They're turning into George Carlin here with the speed up, but Fade, he's not committing for the catch. I mean, yes, you have face boots and everything. Oh, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. I'm like Stephen He's dad right now. Failure. Doesn't catch the enemy carry.
Honored Vanguard lose 3 heroes. Midfielder throws a weird EMP, a farming EMP. Things I never thought I'd hear. Things I never thought I'd say.
You don't farm with EMP. I farm with EMP all the time.
I to be fair, I don't play Invoker, so I don't farm with anything on Invoker. I don't even farm with right clicks on Invoker.
There's just so many lane clearing combinations you can do. It's insane.
Stampede, bottom.
As a nice catch onto Fade. Yeah. Yeah, this is what you get for not initiating. Like, you came from a wrong neighborhood, motherfucker.
I like what Fade did there. He's like, I accept my death. I am going to go farm.
Cola onto the turn, onto Old Rat, Fire Blast, and just exploding the Centaur. In with the Terrorized Sphere. Feina's just trying to make a good catch. Onto Chola he goes. I mean, yeah, get Brambled, get Shadow Realmed.
They're just going to do the respectful support thing, it looks like, and build a 4-staff before the Aghanim Scepter. Very respectful.
It's disgusted. I'm absolutely disgusted.
Yeah, you're appalled by it. You're like, no.
Where's the greed?
I guess.
Greed is good.
It's the Rush to Radiance game, it seems. Ush and Lifestealer, Ush and Dragonson, both working on it. We'll see who gets there first. They're both like 300 gold away from it. And the race is on.
Yeah, I have a burning desire for that item, I guess.
Literally, yeah. That's what the burn is called. It's called Burning Desire.
Damn, Chola getting
Yes.
caught out with the Bramble. Another Bedlam, another kill. Ush. He's just getting closer and closer, and that talisman is his. Or, actually, it's going to be Babbage taking care of the Spectre. Beautiful Blade Mail turnaround with the Stampede. Old Rat is just dancing around them in the middle of the thick of it. Beautiful double Curse Crown as well. But the Infest save from Dragon Sin onto Old Rat. And Ush, he turns. He gets those 2 kills as well as Fade. The Hunter in the night. He's just flying around like a bat. Again with that hated Void spell. And the Tornado Race from midfielder. No escape for Mrs. Bedlam. And not even the kill. 3
Really,
for nada. Oh
really
yeah,
laid
they
in the
did
bed.
put Chola though. To
Lum.
bed?
Lum.
Lum. Bedlam.
Lum,
Okay,
yeah.
let's see.
Yeah. Big Ignite. It's going to give away their vision, I think, though. Yeah, it is. But
Hello?
midfielders don't care.
In with the MP and the Rage. In with the catch. Nice Doom play. There is no healing in this time around. But the Tornado turn from midfielder. He's just trying to buy time. The stun up. Oh, the turnaround from Ush. And they finally get Dragon Sin down.
And they didn't get anything out of that. Alrin may have died, but he denied himself to the neutral camp.
Murder, murder, murder.
Okay, Radiance now completed on the Spectre. This game is still looking like anyone can take this. The net worth lead is not really there at all. No.
It's just in theory, you know. This Babbage
Old
just
Rat
rushing out his heart.
has finished
Shag.
Pipe.
Should I guess an Octarine? Let's just check out all the items as I don't think that pipe is gonna do much, honestly, because
No, it's a
fire
weird pipe game, isn't it?
ignites and fire blasts, and you're just gone. Like there's
Yeah.
nothing to protect you against that.
Stampede, Old Rat is gone.
He's good. He's fine. Thriving in his lane.
Happy little centaur.
Happy little centaur. Farming ancient creeps. Now it's the Ogre Magi. The 2-headed Trek. Seeing him in his natural habitat, Midas and creeps. Showing his
Hold up.
bloodlust.
Potentially going deep here. The Nature's Grasp trees. He's under an Observer and Sentry.
Yeah, he knows. that
He
there's
knows. He's like,
vision
I'm
there.
out. I'm out of here.
Oh, he knows. He knows. So
don't
it does
care.
Ush. Overgrowth thrown out. Bedlam.
Where are you going now?
Yeah, you're just dead. He accepted his fate.
Resigned to death.
He knew what he was getting into. It's the job for a support.
As the second he saw that Observer Sentry combo, he was like, oh, I'm dead. There's no
Yup,
chance I'm getting
that
over
is
this. He
basically
immediately
what
turned
you see.
tail. Yeah.
As down bottom, I guess now, as soon as you saw that you're doomed, Dragonson knew that he was dead.
Literally and figuratively doomed. Dragonson, that's a big kill for Honored Vanguard.
I like the Sanjay and Yasha choice, although I would love to see it extended by a Lincoln Sphere, by the way. I really enjoy the status resistance and the farm speed. You know, like both priorities get the best of both worlds. As Ush gets raised in the air, Fire Blast, just a bit of slowdown, but no catch on the Spectre. The EMP just clips him at the edge, but yeah, he will be forced to use his wand. This is
He has
Guardian
mana boost now,
Leviosa
Alrin.
stick.
He's back to full.
Meh.
Now, I do agree with you. I like the S and Y. It is gonna make this Silver's Edge come a little bit later on the Lifestealer.
But I need
I'd
him to get a
almost-
Lincoln's as well.
Yeah, right. It's definitely a Lincoln's game too, and I'm inclined to say that I think it would be better if they were able to time up their item like timings. Right? Ogre just finished Heart. Fade just finished BKB. Yet Dragon Sin is not ready to fight, not willing to fight with just Radiant Sanj. Right? Needs an extra item, and like if he was maybe Shadowblade, he'd be willing to fight with this team. But his team has to start coming to him to make engagements, as he might get gone on here by Old Rat waiting in the wings. Who's going on who?
Maybe both, as Overgrowth as well as the Curse Crown thrown out. along with all this fire blast, but here comes the turn with a shadow step. Ush trying to control onto Babbage, but Fade joins the fight. Hello there in the night. Nice terrorized dodge with that BKB, but Babbage, oh, the ogre Shrek is down, but can they get Sad Boy as well? The Sad Man is down, but in the meantime, Old Rat is in trouble as well. Dragon Sin going for the Infest play, gunning out immediately and taking out Old Rat with him. Sunstrike just for the zone out as Ush cannot be caught out. He will make the TP out. The cold snap catch onto the Spectre. Down goes Usher. And ushering in the lead for the Sport Face Killers as 4 die for the sacrifice of the two-headed Trek. Babbage will die for this. Happily, I guess.
The real carry still lives. Thana, alive and well.
Sacrifices have to be made.
Going to be the big carry of the game. I'm telling you right now. I'm ready for it.
Well, and this is where beefiness comes in just a bit more. Because 14.3k damage coming out from the Honored Vanguard and 14.00 just rounding out the
Look at the damage spread, though. Most of that damage is just from Spectre on the side of the Honored Vanguard. And,
True.
like, and maybe it's skewed, because I'd like to believe that they did more damage. Like, the individual heroes did more damage in this, but it certainly doesn't look like it. And I think if you're especially Centaur, you really want to be upping those numbers.
Yeah, you need to get a heart, or maybe 2.
Just hit level 15, and he hasn't put in a skill point yet. I wonder if he got that last point in to retaliate.
Yeah, he does. It's 4.
I don't know, dude. The level 15 on Centaur is like so big. Now 40% double edge strength damage is a lot. Especially now that you've just finished your heart. Hit 16. He went for the 15 strength. Okay.
Yeah,
okay, maybe he knows something I don't know, but I never see this ever.
Yeah, I personally go for the 15 strength as well, by the way.
Okay.
It's just more HP and you're just dishing back more damage. Personally,
yeah, but you're not doing as much damage as the 40% double edge strength damage. You're doing less.
Yeah, but that means you're doing the same amount to the same amount of spell amp to yourself as well.
But he's got 100... pipe, it's fine. And hearts. That's what they're for.
If you use the pipe, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I hope you're using pipe. If you bought
you're
pipe,
not using it to farm. You're not using it.
No.
See, he's farming with it, but he's not using it for that. Although with heart, you just heal it back. So, that's a good question. Yeah, no, I'm still going 15 strength
for sure. Right? I think it's Centaur's one of those heroes where it's really flexible with your items and your skill build. Right?
Give me more HP.
4/4-0s. I've been seeing 4/2-2s.
Give me more strength. Give me more HP. I don't care. I'll need to be a tanky boy, especially in a game where you need to, like, super frontline.
Isn't more strength worse against Lifestealer, though?
I don't think so. Why?
Right? Feast does max health as damage. Max health lifesteal as well.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's fine.
I'm willing to agree with you. Absolutely. I
Why would you ever agree with me? Holy crap.
I don't know, dude.
Are you insane? I'm not even from NA.
Maybe. I am a little bit, actually.
I'm not even from NA. Reported here live on stream right there. Okay, let's see the turnaround with the Dark Ascension. Nice silence onto Shaggy. They need to keep up the contact there. Forced out the BKB. Onto Oren they go. If they get the Grimstroke, that would be huge. Well, let's see if Ush joins this fight. Down goes the Grimstroke as Old Rat tries to join onto the Night Stalker, waiting for the end of the Soulbind, just so that Fade can come back into this. On to Old Rat. They keep up the contact, and down goes the Centaur, despite that extra 15 strength, despite everything else. Ush will not come in to save the day, and 4 will just get absolutely massacred by the Sport Face Killers, and they will go for Roshan number 1. Roshan number 1 in 30 minutes? What?
It's crazy, right? But these teams don't necessarily have the best Roshan lineup. Sport Face Killers is fine. Right, Lifestealer is fine doing Roshan, but like no Deso on the Lifestealer. So it's not as fast as you'd like. But I think, you know, Lifestealer definitely going for the right item. That's not me flaming Lifestealer's items in any way, shape, or form. It's just... it would be faster with Deso.
I can't disagree with Dragonsin's build, to be honest.
No, for sure. I think we're seeing the right build from Dragonsin.
Absolutely flawless from Dragonsin.
Maybe a
And
Lincoln's. Maybe we're still like to see a Lincoln Sphere. You
I
know?
think Sphere would be nice for sure. Like, there's this Doom character, you know, in the
Yeah.
enemy side.
Yeah, I hear Doom is
Much-
a little troublesome.
Yeah, not sure if you've ever heard of him, like, you know, King of the Seven Hells or something like that. Ruler or whatever he calls himself.
Lord, I think.
Lord, oh my god.
Yeah.
He's like super pretentious with a big ass sword and like horns and stuff.
But a nice EG themed set on the Doom. Not this Doom, but in general.
You mean Everyone's Gone set?
Yeah.
Shout out to Mag, by the way, for that video. Oh my god. That guy's got really good content vibes, by the way. As
MKB done on the Lifestealer.
speaking of the Doom and his sets, he moves on to Chola and doesn't keep up the contact, though, with the Treant Protector.
It's a little scary. You don't know where the rest of his team is.
Mavitich with some mid pressure, gets in immediately Curse Crowned and Bramble Maced. But I don't think the Ogre Magi cares, honestly.
Oh, it's just
Keep up the
Thana and Aura.
contact.
This is
Thana turning it back. Oh, the Rage jump onto the Grimstroke. He's just gone. That's Thana. Oh, that's Shadow Realm up again. He's just gonna put out the Curse Crown. Infest. He's just gonna hide and fade.
They're going top.
I don't know why that doesn't just prog the Curse Crown anyway, by the way. That's Chola going in for the Overgrowth play onto Old Rat. Here comes the bomb as the Sunstrike. Oh, I thought the kill steal was going to happen with mid laner or midfielder. Disappointed. Kill
Midfielder's
stealing
been
is
on point with
okay.
stealing kills, actually. Even from just tornadoing. I
He
noticed
only
a
has
few.
4, 6, 15. Sadness. More kills for this Invoker.
Yeah, please. Oh, okay, you know what? Maybe this is the play. Maybe Lifestealer doesn't need a Lincoln Sphere because Invoker has one.
Maybe. But at the same time, there's just so many things that break the Lincoln Sphere anyway. And now you can have a maximum of 2 charges. Remember the day when like someone can have 5 charges of Lincoln Sphere and then you just pick Quap and then you have 7 plus the Mirror Shield?
Oh, don't even.
Oh, the beauty. And then you just pack Lotus Orb on top of that person. Ah, the days.
Those were the days.
Yeah,
Back when
yeah.
supports used to have to buy everything and life was worse as a support player. Those were the
Hey.
days.
What do you mean those were the days? We still have to buy everything.
Yeah, but I don't know. It feels a lot. Look, dude, it feels a lot better to be a support player in 2023 than it did in like
That's for
2014.
sure. That's for sure. Sad man. Getting
might have
down to
to
half
BKB for this.
HPs. Nice Sunstrike play. Ooh. Ice Blast. Susul.
Midfielder.
Midfielder.
Again?
Again?
Midfielder did it again, dude.
Game 3 penalties or next series penalties. Hello? Admin? Admin? Judges?
Midfielder is looking to throw this game in any way possible.
Or just throw GG calls at the enemy.
Yeah, right. Throw GG's out in an official game. Why
Big
not?
W.
Just mess around.
So,
All
yeah,
right,
we're
Chola
talking
and
about
midfielder.
like Boots of Travel Midas Invoker. It's just like, what? And
Yeah.
it's a position 4, and then you're like, what?
Tis the patch for position 4 is to start. I've said tis the patch so many times. I need to
It's the
stop.
patch.
Tis the season to say tis the
Tis
patch.
the
It's almost
season,
Christmas
tis the
time. What do
patch.
you mean?
Oh, patch, patch, patch. Anyone? T Governor, patch waiting
Oh,
room?
please. Chola has to be careful. He's under a sentry ward. And now
Now he's under
ward
observer as well.
Not again, Chola.
Happy
There's an
little
observer
tree.
sentry here once. Here's another one.
He just doesn't. He's just never gonna learn. I mean, to be fair, he's a tree, so
Yeah, trees don't learn very well.
yeah. Trees are not so good with motion, you know.
They're not good with learning, you know. Fade and Dragon Sin both working on an Abyssal Blade right now.
I mean, 2 can't hurt, I guess.
No, for sure.
As
Making a
on to
move.
Mr. Bedlam, Thana, trying to run away. Escape. Run away. Nice terrorize. Beautiful Stampede and Shaggy looking to turn this around. Doom onto the Night Stalker despite the Dark Ascension being out. The linked up Babbitich and Dream are gonna be in trouble. The ink swap beautifully done by Ush. He just needs to hold on a little more. Babitic looking to set it up from the other side. A nice tornado coming out from midfielder. Turning it around, Shadow Step onto Babitic, the infested Ogre Magic trying to run away, but Old Rat with a beautiful stomp will turn this fight around. The Sunstrike will miss on everyone as Dragonson is just trying to right-click his way back to HP. As Sadman will go down, the Doom is eaten, and 2 for 1. It's gonna be a two-sided disengage. Oh,
Yeah.
the Honor Vanguard were so close. We're
As
so
soon as
close to that
Dragonson
one.
healed up, he was like, we gotta get out of here, dude. And this time it's the other team. This time it's Sporkface Killers, or I'm thinking you really gotta up those damages on some of these other heroes. Fade didn't even do 1,000 damage that fight.
I go 21 to 22 to 12. It's like what?
It's insane, dude.
Like where were like your rest of your heroes? It's like where was Babitic? 2k damage?
Auron.
What are those rookie numbers, my friend? As Auron will get caught out. Easy catch over there. I really want to see Babitic do something crazy here because he's got the heart and the Octarine.
Okay.
Nice, you got HP. I'm happy for you. But where's your damaging item or your big disable? Like, give me a Sheepstick. Give me a Dagon. Give me something on Babitic, honestly.
Can Invoker. Can Ogre multicast Abyssal Blade? Like, do you have to be in
I
range?
believe
it extends the
you need
range.
to be in range. You need to be in range.
Okay,
but yes,
okay.
you can.
Because
You
I
need to be
know
in
it
melee.
extends the range of Sheepstick, right?
For sure.
Right, so I wonder, less good, Abyssal Blade less good. But, you know, maybe a third won't hurt. Three's a company, you know?
I'm absolutely not sure what your range of casting is on Sheepstick, but for Abyssal Blade, it can't be that huge, by the way. But it's definitely a more accessible item.
I can't imagine it being much bigger. Abyssal Blades all around. Spectre, Ush, working on one as well. How's the Basher?
You get a stun, and you get a stun, and you get a stun, and let's see. And with a Doom onto the Lifestealer, he's in trouble now. Has a Deafening Blast, doesn't push them backwards. A Lincoln Sphere onto Dragon Sin as he's trying to run away, but gets destroyed instead. As the fight doesn't get broken up by Babitic and the boys, they're in trouble on the enemy triangle. They're gonna get caught out by Old Rat, and he's like, "Oh no, I made a mistake here."
Who caught who? Yeah.
Someone to
Dana's gotta be
someone
careful
as
now,
that
too.
pipe doesn't do much. Babitic gonna get Cursed Crown. The Shaggy looking to turn it around. Ush, he needs to help against Fade, but Chola with a beautiful overgrowth. Can Babic put out that damage we've been wanting to see from him? As Shaggy just needs to get onto Fade. He's gonna leave behind Ush as Ush came in to help him. Oh hell no! The big betrayal of the Sunstrike will miss the Blade Mail. It deters the enemy as Babitic
He's
will
stuck.
actually be able to take out Chola. Babitic has a Blade Mail. He can turn it around, Fire Blast, and run away. His planet needs him, but the nice infested Ush turns it around with that Spectral Dagger. And there's the down take of the Ogre Magi as well.
And here we're kind of at a point where we realize how good this Doom pick is. 2 fights in a row, we've seen the hero get Doom do absolutely nothing that fight. Last time it was the Night Stalker. This time it was the Lifestealer. No impact, right? 0 damage. I had to turn tail and run immediately. Like all, of course.
Insta-Doom. That's Ush. Might just get insta-voided.
It's a Silver Edge from Fade, but with that Observer Sentry combo, they saw him coming from not a mile away, from, the Observer's view distance away.
Let me just correct you on that. I'm gonna just shove my glasses up inside my brain. Observer wards have a 1600 vision radius, by the way.
So how does that translate into miles, though? Obviously,
I have no idea. I think
I don't know either. Units to miles, please.
1600 meters would be accurate to a mile, so I guess 1 unit would be 1 meter in the game.
Okay.
And I think Purge is now.
Sure.
I believe now Purge is just super proud of me, which is not true, by the way, because like 400 units is hardly any. 400 meters, by the way, which is the 4-staff push range. Which is actually 600 units, because I lie all the time. A nice tornado misses and no real catches. The Isol is holding Ush, but Ush has Shadow Step. As Fade will get destroyed in that one. But I don't know if they can make contact with Dragonson, who's absolutely nowhere to be found in these fights. Fate is keeping up the chase. Nice stampede for the control. But in comes Ush with the Abyssal Blade. And they turn instantly onto the Night Stalker right now. Can the Infest save come out from Dragonson in time? Yes, it does. And the Doom doesn't matter anymore. A big turnaround in the fight for Sporkface Killers, but can they keep survivors? As on with the jump, they actually turn it for a fight onto Auron. Yes!
This is the second time Auron's been caught in a weird position.
It's the Grimstroke. He killed his family first, now he's just caught in weird positions. What did you expect?
Jeez. This is what you get, Grimstroke. This is what you get for killing your family.
Yeah, creepy ass lore, bitch.
Yeah.
Why you gotta have creepy ass lore? If you don't have creepy ass lore, you get to play like a normal person.
So big items coming out from Sporkface Killers. They got the sheep stick finally on Babbitich, and they also have the Martyr's Plate. Pretty big for this Ogre Magi, right? That big beefy boy really benefits from being able to just soak up more damage.
I mean, he does have his blade mail in the backpack, which kind of feels awkward, but I guess with Martyrdom, it's not that bad.
Gola picks up the gem. And okay, good news for Honored Vanguard. Roshan may be lost to you, but Thana has Aghanim Scepter, which is going to make their high ground cut quite formidable.
Oh no, he's going for the Moonshard as well. Oh
yeah.
No. I'm having Shiro. I'm having Chinese Dota PTSD, dude. Oh no.
This is the time for position 4s, right? Muerta, it's very common for Muertas to be going like Midas, Pike,
Aghanims.
Yeah, Aghanim.
Well
I do like Aghanims on the Muerta. It's more of a okay, Dragonson just got his Lincolns. I think it's more of a defensive item, right, than just going full damage. If you need to, obviously, build the Ags, but more damage is more gooder.
I absolutely blame Xiao 8 for this, and Chinese Dota in general.
Hey, they didn't use the Doom, so they still have that available. Dragonson has a Lincolns of his own.
Bit of control for this high ground approach.
Fate's the one who took Aegis, actually. I just noticed that.
Oh, you did? I think I called it out. I didn't call it out.
You did too. You 100% did. I remember you saying it, but it was in one ear and out the other.
Register, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just basically me in school or while listening to Dota casters. Wait, what?
Fade also with the Lincoln Sphere. Now this is the third Lincoln Sphere on the side of Sporkface.
No, checking items. If now that you're speaking of it, yes, 3 Lincoln Spheres on the Sporkface Killers.
Very strong.
The Honored Vanguard, 2 hearts, actually, is the item that they're all matching on. And 2 blinks. Nothing of 3.
Except that Midas. We got 3 of those. Fade dropping very low due to that Tormentor.
Actually, someone sold their Midas, now that I look at it. Now, Sadman also sold their Midas. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, yeah. They're turning it back.
It's time. He's like 6 slotted.
Is he? He needs that overwhelming blink finished first.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean. He doesn't have room for Midas.
He's going for the Aghanims!
You have to with all of these Lincoln Spheres.
Going for the Aghanims!
If you can't cast it on enemies, just cast it on yourself. If Sporkface Killer is going to make a smoke move into the triangle.
Oh, but perfect. Big, but the scan is huge.
Sadman's out.
Coming out from the Honored Vanguard. They know exactly where Sporkface Killers are. As Fade coming in with the nuke.
Oh.
What is he dropping it on?
Thana was there. Thana's gone now. Auron not gone. Once again, Auron's going to be potentially caught in an interesting place. Does have a TP available. Pops the Ghost Scepter. Pops the Ghost Scepter. Pops the TP out. Bye-bye, Auron. Home free.
Oh no, we're losing Pop-Tart.
Not
Bit
like
of a
this.
wiggle there. Not like this. Nah, we're just hearing robot noises from the stream. It's looking like we're good now. Yep,
Right,
we're
here
back.
Comes the Clash of the Titans. Double Sheepstick, triple Sheepstick. They got the Spectre too.
Got Shaggy. No, they cannot. The Doom will escape with the BKB as the EMP zones out the rest of the Radiant. The Honored Vanguard They need to be careful. They need to get the person advantage for a good push here.
Ages
It's
are
all about
slowly
it's a
ticking down.
patience.
Only a
It's a
minute
patience
left.
game. Yeah,
It
they
is.
know exactly that the sport face killers need to be the ones initiating. And they have the counter initiation with the shadow step, so I absolutely agree with this whole huge disengage from the Honored Vanguard.
Yeah. Just a little reset. You didn't use anything other than Stampede, which has a decent cooldown because you get the talent. It's not too bad of a cooldown. 65 seconds is pretty good for such a good spell like Stampede. Fire Shield
Slowly
and
but
Lincoln
surely.
Spear. Top of Dragon Sin.
Oh, he's going through these racks pretty fast. Tanky boy as Ush makes the contact onto Babbage, but he doesn't want to get onto the lower ground. Doom, AoE. But Sadman and Ush raised into the air. Shaggy, could they have messed up the Hex for the counter turn? Ush is in trouble, but does have a Shadow Step. Back he goes. Beautifully done with the Terrorize. Thana, the savior of the Spectre for now.
This time
That's
around,
right.
though, you did expend things. Stampede once again, Doom and Soulbind used. Sporeface
Turns it
Killers
around.
didn't really use anything.
Nice little ignites, nice little clouds, but the EMP pulls in Shaggy. The EMP will destroy their mana pool as they're raised and up in the air. Again, midfielder. He's just an absolute control machine as Dragonson with the rage through. He will finish the racks, but he's not going to even pay anything. He just goes down. They can't catch him. Cursed Crown. They're not going to do anything about this. Bottom lane is open for the Sporkface Killers.
Lines are drawn by both teams, it looks like. As Alrin smoked, holding the high ground. It's going to pop. But Fate has other things inside.
Nice tornado, a soulbind as well on top of that. Old Rat and Oren in trouble right now. The centaur goes down first as they make
What
control
an
onto the
overgrowth.
Grimstroke. Can they get onto Shaggy though? Nice Doom on the AoE. Can Sadman keep people inside his little red circle right now? It looks like he can. Midfielder is down. Can they get Chola as well? That would be the small one, but they need the big guys as Babatich tries to escape. They're not going to lose anyone but Thana, because Fate manages to gain that control. Dragonson does not have Infest for 13 seconds, but he needs to keep up the contact. Beautiful turn with the Rage, and he's joining at the Doom. Down he goes as well as Ush. He's all alone right now. Old Rat kind of join in himself, but Dragonson, he's just so tanky. The Spectral Dagger pushes Ush on that high ground, but Babbage will keep up the contact. Chasing him all around the map, not under the tier 2 tower though, as Old Rat eats the cheese, will try and survive on this mid lane, but the Fire Blast comes through and the damage is there as Fate dives in deeper. Shadow Realm on this Willow as they hex him
might
down,
be it.
control them better.
Yeah, T4s. T4s,
And on to the
Sporkface.
tier 4s instantly, Ush against the world. But with
Oh,
that,
Ush.
Manta, he's gone. And so is the rest of the team of
Round
Buyback.
2. Ding, ding, ding. Ush
Bring
is back,
it.
baby.
He's just gonna Abyssal Blade here, hold
Look
it down in
at
just a
Babbage.
bit as Babbage is just making the dance. I don't know why he doesn't have the taunt, by the way. I'm absolutely disappointed. As down goes the second tier 4 now. Babbage just keeping the Spectre at bay, and with that finish off, it's gonna be a GG as Sporkface Killers take the series 2-2 love. As the ancient falls 45-33 with a beautiful 31 net worth lead. Sporkface Killers, the domination of this team in the second game. As
Yeah.
actually, like I don't know. I think
Game number
both games.
2. Sorry, you go. You go.
Yeah, I think both games were pretty much even in the mid game.
Mm-hmm.
But eventually, like the Honored Vanguard, I think they're just looking a bit shaky on the executions around that 30-minute mark on both games. And then, yeah, your transition into the late game is kind of hard. Like, you know, what items are we buying? How are we moving on the map? It's something you need to sit down and talk about. Because, yes, the fundamentals, the laning stage, the mid game are very important. But that transition into that late game, it should be more. How should I say? I'm thinking the word organized is what I'm looking for, I guess.
Yeah, I think there were a lot of times where there were players on different parts of the map, like Alrin caught out twice on really weird parts of the map. Sure, he gets a ward out, but how much is that ward going to do for you when your team isn't in really any position to be fighting that deep into the enemy base?
Yeah,
It's just
exactly.
a little weird both times for Alrin to be caught out like that. But I think Honor Vanguard, they have proved their mettle in game number 1 at least. Game number 2 is a lot more shaky for them. But there were signs of hope, right? They got their items, they got AoE Doom, things were looking potentially good. They won a fight or two, but it just wasn't there all the time. I think the Lincoln Sphere really proved to be one of those like it forced Sadman's hand where you have to build this Aghanim Scepter and then commit yourself to being on top of heroes. And when you've got
Yeah,
heroes like
but
Treant Protector, Invoker, Lifestealer, Night Stalker, they can get away from you so easily.
yeah, the two supports having the four staffs is just basically the big counter to that.
Yeah,
Obviously,
it's so hard.
The Doom control is not bad, but a little bit more AoE control. I think I wanted to see more of the Doom combined with the Inkswell and the Bramble Maze.
Yeah.
Might would have gotten you more control, but Fade with the backline jumping, I was absolutely amazed at the way he was playing there.
Yeah, like they were really good and yeah, like Fade, oh man, being able to just jump on people with that Silver's Edge and like that Silver's Edge was super clutch from Fade throughout that entire game.
But I would definitely say if Astronaut Esports are listening and like I think controlling the off lane against Spork-faced killers is the way to go. Because in both game number 1 and in game number 2, it was Fade that actually saved the match both times. I'm going to be honest with you. Because the way this guy moves as an offlaner, it's like, okay, I initiate, I sacrifice myself, and then I'm like, oh, by the time my cores are committed, I'm just going to eat out, reset myself, and then go again. And it was
Yeah,
done beautifully.
and we're in a patch that's pretty much revolved around offlaners.
Yeah.
Right? There are multiple times, and I've been saying this for a long time, and this was back like a few months ago when Doom was in every single game.
Oh,
We're
no.
at a point now where it's super common that offlaners are at the top of the net worth at a laning
Mhm.
stage, and then they stay there for quite a while.
Yeah.
And
Until like the middle of the mid game at
yeah,
least, or if not longer.
it's the patch for offlaners. So maybe instead of banning out all these mid laners, banning out all these safe laners, you're focusing more on the off lane, making sure Fade doesn't have a good game, making sure midfielder isn't on the hero like Invoker.
Yeah, force the offlaners to start playing like Slardars and like these dumb
Ooh,
offlane heroes.
okay.
Force them into like the very dumb stuff. Like make them play Vipers and you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like I just want to see them suffer, but just a little bit. Of course, obviously, as like a pos 5 main, like offlaners make my life a living hell.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
that is kind of their job. I mean,
Yeah.
Zai has that famous interview. As long as the enemy safe lane is having a bad time, I'm having a good time. But yeah, at the same time as Babbage is going to join us for an interview. By the way, speaking of people making people's time bad, Poptar, can you help us out? Yeah, yeah, we have him in video. Okay. And there we go.
Hello.
Actually, we have Babbage now on the Discord. I think he hears us now.
Hi
How's it going,
guys.
my friend?
Everything is good. We won. Tour. We
As it should be.
very
Clean.
Absolutely. Good job.
Clean Dota. That's the way you like it, don't you?
maybe. Maybe. Not perfect. Not perfect. We have to practice more, but yeah. We have a couple more weeks to play, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Cool.
sure. But
For
definite
our
question.
third week, we're gonna play clean Dota for real.
How's the ping issue for you? So how high
I
is
don't
it?
have any ping issue. I'm in America.
Oh, you're in America. Okay, my
That's
Yes,
bad.
good.
I am.
I just hear that rumor, but I wasn't really sure if you're actually there. So
Yeah.
yeah, no ping issues, no problems. And I guess communication's not an issue as
Not at
well.
all.
There you go. That's what we like to hear.
Absolutely.
Crash.
Yeah, so, Primal Beasts and Ogre Magi, some big beefy boys. Tis the meta to buy Blade Mail Heart. What are your thoughts on the state of the meta right now as a mid laner, laning in as these big tanky heroes? What are your thoughts?
First of all, when this meta starts, I hate this meta first month or something. But then I realized that I have no choice. I literally have no choice and I have to follow it. And I changed my mindset from hating this meta to like this meta, because this is the way how you can grind your rating. You just need to like this meta and follow the heroes. So I'm right now I'm good with this meta. I'm okay to play Primal. I'm okay to play this stupid ogre with zero intelligence. Yeah, why not?
An interesting question I had, like I've been talking with viewers and other like mid laners. A lot of people are feeling bad that the mid lane doesn't have impact. As someone who is playing and now embracing the meta, do you feel that the mid lane's impact has decreased, or do you think you just got to play differently and gank more or something? Like, what is the answer right now for position 2 players?
I think it's either you gonna pick some hero like Dazzle Viper or Ogre to close enemy mid player to punish him, to destroy him, and build your advantage from this. Or you will pick some like Kunkka and Primal, and from minute 6 with active rune, or even without, with just face boots, you can just run to side lane, make a pick off, and then come back to mid and keep farming. So it depends on who you play. Either you play to close enemy matchup or to make moves. So I don't think that mid lane is useless right now. It's very important.
Mhm.
But the laning stage, I can agree. The laning stages doesn't matter. You don't need to win your lane. You can just play 50-50 and you anyway will make much impact in game. That's it.
Interesting. Dylan, your turn.
Yeah, I know this is a general question, but it's the first we've gotten to speak with you. What's your team like? What do you think? How you fit in the Space Killers?
So I'm pretty happy with my team, to be honest. I'm very happy. My team drafter, my captain of my team, is very good drafter. He picked me. He picked Fate. He invest all the money he had to make us together. I don't know if it's the plan or what, but we both can speak on the same on the Russian language for us, on our native language, and we both the highest MMR players in this game, high skills, so we can describe our drafts, our weakest and strongest part together, and together we can promote this information to our teammates, we drafting together, making calls together. Other 3 guys is also pretty good. They're not low skilled. They they have their opinion. They have some macro understanding. I really like this team. I think we can win our games for sure. We have no problems with drafts. Everything is good for us. Our conversation is fine also.
I'm especially amazed. After last season's drama and some things in the backlines, hearing someone say that they're super happy with their team and their lineup, it's really refreshing. But speaking about lineups and refreshing stuff, what do you think? Can you guys go up against Astronaut Esports? Convince your fans. Tell me, how the hell do you just, beat this lineup that also went 2 against Instinct? How are you gonna go for that?
I'm not sure who you talk about. About previous team or about our next?
Your next opponent.
Who is our next opponent? I don't have no clue.
Astronaut Esports. They just 2-0'd Instinct, and
I have no clue what is the roster. I didn't even check.
Mr. Achy Bones, Old White, Muzi, Roseanne.
You can stop. You can to.
Yeah.
To.
I love the confidence.
I hear these nicknames. We're gonna tour. Definitely.
Very confident. That's what you like to see.
You love to hear it. You definitely love to hear it. Okay, Dylan, one more, I guess, or production. How much time do we have? Sure, then Dylan, you're up.
Yeah. So this has been so we're at the tail end now of the meta. Obviously, you said you like the meta. Are there any kind of heroes that are not in the meta that you would like to see potentially be brought back into the meta, you know, not necessarily for your lane, any lane, but ideally yours.
Let me open heroes. Let me see.
You need to see the hero table.
Oh,
You
I
know,
do
it's
this.
a good
I
trick.
did the exact
It's
same
a-
thing
we're-
before I asked that
They're
question.
visual people.
Yeah.
I actually don't miss any hero right now, but maybe for mid, I want to see Ember Spirit. I mean, for mid, I definitely want to see the maybe previous meta heroes like Storm Ember, Puck, Woplishak, TA, Lina, like the real heroes.
Hmm.
That is like, it's a little bit more complicated to play on them. This is why they're more interested for like me and I guess other mid players to play.
They're flashier too. They're just more visually appealing to watch as well. I love watching some of those
exactly.
heroes, right? It's just more fun for everyone.
But they're just these non-heroes like Pangolier, Primal Beast, Ogre Magi.
Pangolier just got fixed, so it's fine. No
there you
Pangolier next couple years, I guess. Relax.
Back into the trash where it belongs.
Yeah.
So yeah, going for the 2-0, and then I guess you guys are aiming to get YodiBrodi. And that's gonna be Scourge McDuck's lineup with B-God. So good luck on making
Yeah.
that one. And
We'll try our best. We'll try our best to make
that
this duo.
that's all we're asking. But I guess that is the time for us, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah. So with that, thank you, Babatich, and congratulations on the 2-0. Good
Thank
luck
you, guys.
tomorrow. And yeah,
Thank
good
you.
luck preparing. Not much time left.
We'll try hard all the night.
Good. Hell yeah.
See you tomorrow, guys. Thanks.
See you tomorrow.
You, Babatich.
Bye.
Spasiba. And yeah, with that, I guess that is it for us from tonight. Thank you, PPD, for the raid. Thank you, Mr. Commissioner. And yeah, thanks, Dylan. Oh, okay. Thanks, Dylan, for hanging out with me. But before we actually say totally goodbye, let's get into this bracket first. As, yeah, I see it as well. Of course, tonight we had the result of Astronaut Esports beating a 2-0 onto Team Instinct. And you just previously saw the Honored Vanguard absolutely get dumpstered by the Sport Face Killers. Definitely a reflection of the TI bracket, you know, so many 2-0s. But yeah, Nexus and FryBoys already playing their, how should I say, semifinals today, with Nexus and FryBoys going 2-1. And Nexus already in the finals, which should be corrected on the bracket, by the way, production. I always keep on top. There you go. There you go. See? You just need to whip them, you know, back into their space. They need to know where they are. But yeah. With that, we shall see tomorrow in the semifinals if Astronaut Esports or if Sport Face Killers will make it into the finals. And I guess that's it for us today.
Yeah, tomorrow it's going to be a awesome day of Dota. Definitely come back for more.
Definitely get us and follow us in the chat. Follow everyone on Twitter. Keep up the contact, and yeah, check out the Discord. There's a lot of life, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people in the community will start getting into those turbos now that the official matches are over.
Yeah.
Thank you for your attention. We hope you enjoyed the cast, and yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.
Have a good night.